Controversy. Rivalries. Unique motorcycles. And one of the wildest days we've ever seen.
Y'all need to come get this stuff straight.
Tear up the damn bike. Somebody needs to make up their mind. They told me I had a single. That's exactly what they told me at the burnout.
Somebody mentioned that Larry was broke and he was right next to him.
Oh.
So they made him hold while Mark came up here, and
Got you.
so the cluster is happening.
Mr. Rob, we were wondering what happened to you final qualifier. What happened?
Rider error.
Settle in for a thrill ride. This one's worth watching till the end.
You're 2 for 2, man.
Don't come to Pro Open to cherry pick.
Wow.
We got it covered.
Hey, you're on your Pro Mod Nitrous bike and Pro Open. Why not Pro Mod?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Dan. I'm just a rider. I do what I told. Taking the beam.
Just taking the beam.
Yep. Apparently we have to collect our money.
And an ending that no one saw coming. Ouch. Willie Barr's run over by a dolly truck. You got to stick around. Cycle Drag Universe motorcycle drag racing fans, thank you for stopping back once again. We've got a show for you today. Sit back, relax, kick your feet up, because we're going to take you to Darlington, South Carolina for some Pro Open, high horsepower, crazy drag bike racing action. Now, this race was one of the most controversial events in history, but we've never showed it in its entirety. In this video, we're going to take you all the way through qualifying and every single round of eliminations. We're going to see turbo Hayabusas, turbo GSs, a little bit of something for everyone. Enjoy Pro Open from Darlington. Yes, let's get this party started. I promise this will be electrifying, rousing, and fascinating. We've got rivalries ready to boil over. We've got controversy, and we've got this open, unlimited, boundless class known as Pro Open. The rules are very simple. You can enter anything, and that's why we'll see such great diversity. Never before have we started from the first round of qualifying all the way to the winner's circle. That's what we're going to do in this video. And we begin with two very competitive gentlemen out of camps that are at odds with one another. Taking a look at Sean Gosselin, far lane, Mark Rendeluke, near lane. Both of these men are former nitrous racers that have joined the ever-growing contingent of turbo racers. For Rendeluke, the popular skeleton near lane, he's got a turbocharged Hayabusa. It's the world's quickest. Far lane, Jean Gosselin, turbocharged Suzuki GS for the man out of Canada. Gosselin races out of Team Growthist drag bikes, gets some help from Dan the Man Wagner. Mark Rendeluke, pretty much on his own. Always two of the top runners. Let's watch the very first run here in qualifying from Darlington. To the 660 mark we go. How about a 412, 176 to a 462? Gosselin strikes first. Good number for him. And keep close watch on all these competitors, guys. And we'll see if you can crack the mystery and maybe pick up on something that may be happening beneath the surface, because this one was truly controversial. Now, here's what I love about this class. Look at the diversity. Look at the old school bikes. That's a throwback funny bike of Rob Giard, formerly of Massachusetts, now lives in Tennessee. He calls that a KZGS hybrid. You want to talk about a classic vintage bike? How about the CB of Larry Hayes? That thing has been around since the 70s. Rob's bike was a major player in the AMA Pro Star funny bike category back in the 90s and early 2000s. That's what's cool about Pro Open. You see state-of-the-art bikes, you see throwback bikes. It is a catch-all class. Problem for Larry Hayes. Rob Giard trying to get down to the 660 mark. Top end 573 to a 676 here. Gosselin stays on top of the 412. And where's my female fans at? Here's the world's fastest drag bike female from Sydney, Australia. This is Nikki Zach. Nikki also has some rivalries in the category. And here's Bobby Lovingood. Lovingood out of Team Timbaland Chassis. We'll see if anybody has anything for Gosselin's 412. Nikki Zach, nitrous oxide powered female. There she is with Billy Vos, one of the Pro Mod legends. First man to put a Pro Mod motorcycle in the 6-second zone in the quarter mile way back in the late 90s. Come a long way since then. That is one thing that is going to make this race so intriguing. The fact that it's only 660 feet. There's less opportunity for errors, less opportunity for mistakes. A big top-end charge isn't going to save you. You need a great reaction time and a great setup. And right now, Nikki with her talented crewman, Wayne Castleberry, they are searching for it. Problems with her Lovingood. I don't know that Lovingood's going to be able to make this pass here in Q1. Let's see what Nikki can do. Nice forceful launch, Nikki, fistful of throttle. How about it, Nikki? A 419, 163. Only 700ths of a second away from Jean Gosselin. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. First round of qualifying in the books from a hot, sweltering day at beautiful Darlington Dragway. Let's get you right to round number 2. And I'm warning you, this one's got more twists and bends than a curly fry. Things are going to get interesting, especially as we head into eliminations. But for now, we'll see if that man, the fast Canadian, Jean Gosselin, can hold off the world's quickest Hayabusa racer, Mark Brenda, Luke, and others. I love the sound of Brenda Luke's bike. It sounds just like a pro street bike. He gets a lot of help from DME. In fact, there is Andy Sawyer from DME keeping a close watch over Mark Brenda Luke. One time, Demi Ettinger told me, hey, it's basically a pro street motorcycle motor that Brenda Luke has in there with a state-of-the-art wheelie bar chassis. We get to watch these two bitter rivals face off once again. Gosselin and Brenda Luke. Gosselin had the edge in Q1 with a 412. Who will strike here? Oh, better launch this time for Brenda Luke, but Gosselin on rails. How about Gosselin? He slows down to a 423, 448. Mark Brenda Luke. Neither rider goes in the right direction. May have been playing around with the tune-up. Maybe these conditions. Let's see what's up with Andy.
What'd you say, Andy? I know you're familiar with that motor.
Just hanging out watching.
Sounds like Mark's really advancing with this thing.
Yeah, he's having some shifting problems. That's what he's trying to get figured out right now. So if you get that figured out, he should be okay.
Excellent, man. Thanks for being here. That's Andy Sawyer from DME. Here's the other crew.
Been a lot of R&D with Mark Rendeluke and all the turbocharged Hayabusa racers. Everybody chasing down that first turbo 5-second pass. You really need to get into the 3-second zone in the 8th mile for an opportunity for that to happen. Still going to take a monster back half. Guys like Larry McBride on their Top Fuel motorcycles, they can run less than a 2-second back half. If we see these turbo bikes dip into the 380s in the 8th mile, which they're certainly capable of, it's going to tell you that the 6-second performance, the 5-second performance is there. Currently, Terry Schweigert has been the quickest on Kevin Clark's DME, Dan the Man, Timbaland Chassis Turbo GS. He went a 6:19 in just a handful of passes. Race to the 5s is on, just like it is for Nitro Harleys. Here we go again with Zach and Loving Good. Zach Good on the tree. Loving Good continues to have problems. Top end. No time for Nikki. Uh-oh, she might have left before the tree was activated. Let's see what happened there. We are getting word that Nikki did leave before the tree was activated. Let's check in with our hard-working starter. It's hot, but we're racing. He's doing a great job. Oh, look at the love he's showing. Cycle Drag. My goodness, guys, you got to see me at the races to get your CycleDrag.com decals. They're good luck.
Love it.
Good deal.
A little bit of track prep. Okay, I believe we're set for Q3 final qualifying coming up. Let's get this place extra sticky. Atmospheric conditions are improving. The corrected altitude is dropping. That means we could be in for a super fast session. Hope you guys are enjoying this long video. By the way, we're going long. Let me know in the comments what you think about the lengthier videos. We try to mix it up. We try to give you some short videos, some medium length, and full events. This is a full event. Final qualifying, last opportunity to change your ranking on the ladder, which will pave the way for victory on Sunday. It's so important. You want to get qualified as high up as you can. But let me give you a little teaser. In Pro Open, the rules are very strange. It says in the rule book that you don't have to run a qualifying run to get on the ladder. That's extraordinary and highly unusual in drag racing. But we may just see a team take advantage of that loophole. In the meantime, let's enjoy final qualifying. Gosselin's still on the pole at a 4:12. Will anyone knock him off? Loving Good has yet to make it down the racetrack. Let's hope Loving Good can make it from point A to point B. It has been a miserable Saturday afternoon for him so far, but rest assured he is a top-notch competitor out of that Timblin Chassis Race Shop out of Baxley, Georgia. Nikki loves racing in the United States of America, spends a lot of money and a lot of time traveling back and forth between Sydney to keep her program going. Wayne Castleberry, who you see there, based in the Carolinas, that's where the bike stays. Very interesting to see Bill Vos helping out too. We've seen Billy help a lot of different people. That is his full-time business. He is a consultant, known as an expert in the nitrous motorcycle field. And for the third time today, Loving Good goes nowhere. Top end of the racetrack. Did Nikki leave before the tree was activated again? Man, Nikki may be having some clutch issues. And as for Loving Good, are we going to try to get him down track? This would be critical in a class that requires you to get down track to get qualified. He did take the tree under power. Here we go. Nice black trail. Ooh. Hey, still not a bad pass. 449. Experts, let me know in the comments. What do you think's wrong with Loving Good's bike? Mark Rendeluke up for his final attempt alongside the legend Rob Giard. Former AMA Pro Star Funny Bike champion. Perfect example of new school versus old school. Giard goes nowhere. That turbo refuses to spool up. How about Rendeluke? Rendeluke! 420, 172. Looks like those shifting problems have been straightened out for now. Let's see what happened to Giard. Got the legend Paul Gast up there. Hate to see this happen. It's a part of drag racing, though, especially in these unlimited, unforgiving, high horsepower, out the back door categories. We'll see if we can catch up with Rob Giard in a second. I don't know if Larry Hayes or anybody's going to make a pass. I'm getting word that is it. Final qualifying in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there's Rob.
So Rob, we were wondering what happened to you final qualifier. What happened?
Rider error.
What was it?
Old age.
Let us in on the inside ball game. Come on.
I didn't flip the switch on high gear to arm the clutch.
That's all right. No damage.
No damage.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The field is set, but wait a minute. No, I'm getting some breaking news here. It seems like that is the nitrous bike of Terry Schweigert. The turbocharged nitrous bike of Terry Schweigert is a last-minute entry into this field here on Sunday with the ace, Ronnie Procopio, riding. What is Team Dan the Man doing? Oh, man. Remember, guys, Growthist Drag Bikes, Dan the Man, Nicky Zach, Mark Rundeluke, none of these individuals send Christmas cards to each other. There is a little bit of alliance right now between Dan the Man and Growthist, but do we perhaps have some targeting? Some blockers? It's all within the rules, though. Let's get you going. It is time for eliminations from a beautiful day from Darlington. Let's see how this ladder shakes out. And here's another factor. Does Man Cup have this straight? Does the track have this straight? This is a lot to sort out last minute. We know that Man Cup shows up with a very limited staff. We've heard racetracks tell us that has been a problem on their end compared to other series out there. Let's see if they have this all straightened out. Here comes Gosselin. He's got the bye. So what I'm understanding is Gosselin now gets a bye because of 7 bikes in the field. Oh, 411. He goes low.
411 in the heat.
Wow. So entering Ronnie Procopio last minute gave Gosselin a bye. What's that mean for Mark Rendeluke? Do we have things figured out? There's a lot of confusion right now. A lot of competitors have their arms up in the air. Man Cup's Jay Regan up in the tower trying to figure it out. Darlington trying to figure it out. Chris Garner-Jones is asking questions. We could have breakage. There's Paul Gaston. Ed Groth is talking about it. I'm not sure what's going on, guys. Let's see how this unfolds. The burnout. Looks like Rendeluke is somehow going to end up with a bye. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe somebody's broke. Track officials, Man Cup officials have green-lighted this. And Rendeluke's about to get in the zone and stare at that Christmas tree. Put his blinders on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Official coming out. I don't think Rendeluke sees him. Oh! We got a problem, and that bike was on the 2-step.
What's that going on? He's done got on 2-step, burnout and everything.
God damn it. What the fuck?
You got this man cussing me out up here. Y'all need to come get this stuff straight.
Don't tear up the damn bike. Somebody needs to make up their mind. They told me I had a single. That's exactly what they told me at the burnout. They told me to wait, then have a single. I got a single.
They told us to wait to go because the ladder. That's what I'm going on, and then they tell me to stop. So go get them back there. Don't cuss me out. All I do is flip a switch.
You're watching this one unfold as we do. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What a horrible situation.
What a way to fuck up the show. Here's what happened. They said, I went to look for the ladder, and I never had one, so I didn't know y'all were running each other. And then he said, I went to Jay because somebody had confusion back there about who's running who. Right. So that's when we held you. And then, so I guess he said he was broke, but he's not broke. when I went down to
He
Jake.
never said he was broke. Don't know who that was.
Up here and I wasn't sure. I didn't have a ladder, so I went and back y'all up.
Excuse me, sir. Is the problem they thought he was broke, but he's not broke?
Somebody mentioned that Larry was broke and he was right next to him.
Oh.
So they made him hold while Mark came up here, and
Got you.
so the cluster is happening.
Understand.
So what a turn of
Controversy
events.
here in the open round, first round pro open.
What happened? Was it an accident? Was there ill intent? Was this malicious? Was this nefarious? Was this simply lack of organization? Everybody talking it out, trying to straighten it out. We got a lot of factors at play. What do you think is going on? I'm going to call out one thing right now. There's Larry Hayes, by the way. You know, Man Cup does a great job at a lot of things, but I will tell Jay he has got to get somebody in the lanes because I ran his race as a competitor, and I was very nervous myself. There's a lot of confusion there. XDA, AMA Pro Star, every traveling organization has somebody in the lanes, and it's something that Man Cup needs badly. One of their people. They can't put the onus on the track. I mean, look, Darlington runs a lot of events. They're not bike-only people. They don't know this crowd. Jay Regan has got to get somebody in the lanes. Hopefully we can see that happen. I feel Jay's plight. There's only so much money available, but maybe he can get a sponsor to sponsor a good lane guy. Dave Roberts is a great one up in Maryland. You know, it's gonna cost between $700 to $1,000 a weekend to get a good lane guy in, but it's money well spent to avoid problems like this, in my humble opinion. That's my editorial, my commentary. Again, there's a lot of things I love about Man Cup. It's a great organization. That's one small tweak that I think could go a long way. Let's get some people in the lanes. And here comes the hired gun, Procopio. Zach now has to take Procopio on. This changed the ladder dramatically. And is this one right? Oh, Ronnie with a big hole shot. Forget about it. You can't get hole shot. And he goes low. 406 off the trailer. Wow. Wow. 406 off the trailer, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't give you an update to the Man Cup rule book. I do believe moving forward you have to qualify a motorcycle. I think this race changed the rules. Oof. Wait a minute, we got problems with Rob Giard. But if it didn't change the rules, maybe it should. Rob's going to get an extra second here. Man, tough weekend for him. Working through a lot of issues. Bobby Lovingood's also had a tough weekend. Bobby being a great sportsman. This has been a controversial and wild first round. What do you think, huh?
Okay.
I think we've got it sorted out now. Poor Nikki Zach is on the trailer. She was one of the top qualified motorcycles and gets tattooed off the line by the hired gun, Ronnie Procopio. This is a very intriguing matchup. Both have struggled with issues. Lovingood finally made it down the track in Q3. Rob Giard, as he told us, has made a few driver errors. Who will come out on top? Take your pick. Nitrous bike versus the turbo. We got ourselves a drag race. Lovingood finally gets on. Lovingood takes the win. Look at the step up. 439. Big improvement, Bobby. They figured something out.
Congratulations, Team Lovingood.
Thank you.
I want to say that was a great show of sportsmanship, too, where Bobby waited for his opponent.
Yes, sir.
Good luck going to round two.
Thank you, man.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to finally see that run that was supposed to take place earlier. Larry Hayes. Now, if you listen to what Mark Rendeluke said and what Hayes' crew guy said, somebody said Hayes was
We're
broke.
going to see this showdown.
Hayes claims he wasn't broke.
Can't wait. Larry, there was some false news. They were saying you were broke.
No, I wasn't broke.
Good luck.
I was up here, wasn't I?
Well, speaking of broke, let's hope Rendeluke didn't damage it. He was on the two-step for about 7
Commend
seconds.
you on your patience, Mark. Looks like this run's finally going to happen. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ready.
We're good if y'all.
We have never seen a round like this. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The run that was supposed to happen for some reason, and we certainly invite your theories, your comments on why it didn't happen moments ago, is about to take place. Rendeluke and Hayes. Rendeluke away. Looks like that Hayabusa is still intact. How about a 423? Nice run, Rendeluke. Everything appears to be okay on his motorcycle. That's good news. He goes on to round 2. Boy, we got an interesting and compelling round 2. Uh-oh, but I got some updates, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook. Nikki Zach is irate. Nikki Zach says there was a crusade against her. And I also am getting a report that the police have been called to the track. We don't know if it's related or not to any of these incidents. We don't know if anybody who has anything to do with this did it. This is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. The police have been called to the track for complaints of marijuana fumes. That's all the information we have. We can't verify that. Remember, this is South Carolina. We know that marijuana recreationally has been legalized in a lot of places, but the police have been called to the track for a complaint of marijuana fumes. Some have speculated that incident could be related to what's going on here, some type of retaliation. We don't know anybody involved. That's all the information we have. We'll let you put the pieces together. The police were at the racetrack for complaints of marijuana fumes. For now, Loving Good is going to look to take on Gosselin in a showdown. Gosselin, a real class act, a real gentleman, defending Man Cup champion in Pro Open. When that Growthis drag bikes machine out in a hurry, Loving Good giving chase. How about the win light? Nice run.
409. Fast Canadians going to the final.
Oh, yeah.
How's it feel?
Awesome, man. Got Gina's personal.
409, that's a personal best. Oh, now you guys want to talk about a heavyweight fight. You want to talk about Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. You want to talk about a bitter rivalry. The Yankees and the Red Sox. Ohio State, Michigan. These guys, these two camps are at odds. Rendeluke feels like he was targeted perhaps in this, just like Nikki Zach. And now Rendeluke has to take on the hired gun out of Dan the Man Performance. That is Terry Schweigert's Pro Mod motorcycle. Oh my gosh, the drama, the intensity. Who's going to win this one? And will we find out more? Ronnie looks over. Did you see Ronnie look over? What was he looking at? Some games going on in the starting line? I don't know. Oh boy, they leave the line side by side, top end of the racetrack. Win light coming on, Ronnie Procopio. Ronnie Procopio takes the win. We got to catch up with Dan the Man. He's fired up. He said something.
Dan the Man. You're 2 for 2, man.
Don't come to Pro Open to cherry pick.
Wow.
We got it covered.
Hey, what was going on there? I saw Ronnie waving his hands like something was wrong.
No, he just asked him if he wanted to stage first or last. I think that's what he was doing. You want to go in first or you want to go in last? Yeah.
There you go. Wow. How about it? You guys are going to the final. Gotta love that, huh? What was going on out there? Ronnie, I saw him. It looked like he was panicking in the burnout box.
No, I think the alcohol got him. I think the alcohol got him from the last wipe.
The alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant he was drinking alcohol.
No, he might have been. Did you see him?
We got a big final coming up.
Oh my goodness, guys. What a final coming up. Piece this together. Did you hear Dan the man's words? Don't come here to cherry pick. And then he had a smile on his face when we asked him about the starting line shenanigans. Problems here as we finish up V-Twin ET Fans Howdy Show with a big win. But guys, this is why this race was so controversial. Man, there's a lot of spirited rivalries and a little bit of contentious behavior. And I'll tell you, Dan the man kind of looked like the cat that ate the canary when he put that smile on his face, didn't he? So did a few teams. So I got to even admit, so did Growth's Drag Bikes. And nothing is going on against the rules. What they're doing
Super
is
Comp semis
well
coming out.
within Man Cup
Always
rules.
tough Jason ready to roll.
We got Jason Heron coming up. We did not know.
Staying cool, big man. Oh, you dropped the glove. Let me get it for you. Oh, there you go. You're gonna need that.
Oh yeah, thanks.
So we got our final coming up. It'll be Dan the Man's Terry Schweigert machine versus John Gosselin. Let's get the lowdown. Who do you guys like? Beautiful motorcycle out of Growth's Drag Bikes. Got that Rick Ward Vortex head.
John, how bad do you want to win this thing for all your Canadian friends at home?
Oh, it's awesome weekend with awesome people, and yes, I think we can go. It's a privilege to go into the finals, and yeah, living the dream.
Bon chance.
Thank you.
Now, you switched from nitrous to turbo over the off season. Are you loving that decision?
Oh yeah, really. A lot more horsepower. You know, I'm a big guy, and I need more power to stay competitive. And yeah, that's the way you need to go. Power. Yeah.
Now, you got a nitrous racer here in the final.
Yeah. Again. Yeah. tough guy, but yeah, we can win.
Good luck.
So Procopio's been low of the event, 404. Gosselin coming off a career best at a 409.
Here's the man with nerves of steel, Ronnie, heading into the final. You got to give me the lowdown. You were on your Pro Mod nitrous bike and Pro Open. Why not Pro Mod?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Dan. I'm just a rider. I do what I told.
How about a nitrous bike making it all the way against these turbos?
Oh, the Holly ECU? It can keep up.
Now, I got to ask you, last round, the burnout box, I thought something happened. I saw you waving your hands. I thought something was wrong. Was everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it?
The alcohol got my eyes. I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Did you see that? Dude, it was killing me.
I was wondering what that was. And then I saw you point over. Were you trying to figure out who's going to stage first? I saw you point over to your competitor.
I was giving you the peace sign, bro. It was to you, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm flattered. Well, all right, what are the thoughts here for the final? Did Dan the man turn this thing up?
No, one of us is going to go a 404. You figure it out.
Uh-oh. Speaking of Dan the man, Dan, you got her turned up?
No, the nitrous bike's turned off. It was just brought out here to make a couple test runs.
Wait a minute. You're telling me he's running the final on all motor?
No, we're just taking the beam.
Just taking the beam.
Yep. Apparently we have to collect our money.
Got you. So so Jean is gonna take the win.
Yep. There's never a plan to race Gene.
Got you.
John.
Now that
yeah, we just entered it for the 7th bike in the field.
You ready, Ronnie?
okay.
We hurt the motor last night on Gene's, worked on it, got it all fresh.
So did
first
7
round.
bikes increase the payout?
I'm not sure. It really should. I mean, every bit of the money should go up, but I don't know what the payout is. Nobody's racing for money.
So you're racing, concentrating on next weekend is your big weekend, right? PDRA?
Actually, Terry won't be there. I'll be there with TT Jones. Terry's got work back at the farm. So yeah, it's been tough. We had Terry here and next week, but we couldn't pull it off. So
Well, I gotta twist your arm. I say let Ronnie make a rip. Turn the nitrous down and go.
no, it's just too much money to.
What do you
work
say,
stuff
Ronnie?
out. And
Can
we
we-
got to thank Rodan Farms, Terry Swagger.
Can we put a safe tune up in it?
We had the safe tune-up. It shut off before the finish line every run today.
Gotcha. All right, Ronnie. Well, it comes down to reaction time. We're gonna see who cuts a better light. We'll watch it.
Wow, we told you this one would take some twists and turns. Ronnie instructed to only take the beam, or will he? It looks like Jean Gosselin will be victorious unless something's going on that I don't know about. As you can tell, that's the alliance that I was talking about, the newly formed alliance between Dan the Man and Jean Gosselin. It hasn't always been that way. Growthish Drag Bikes aligned themselves with Dan the Man a season ago. Hey, there's Tom McCarthy. Shout out to Tom. Sorry, Tom. We won't block your light. We don't want to shadow. Let's let this man do his thing. Check him out, Tom McCarthy. Look at that. That's dedication. That is dedication. Right down on the rubber. We got to hire Tom as a Cycle Drag YouTube channel photographer. Nice work. One of the dedicated Man Cup employees. If we just had 10 Toms, we'd be okay. Does a great job. And here's Jean Gosselin.
Starting back here, Ronnie.
And how about Chris Garner-Jones? Where does he factor into all this? Pro Mod Racer.
Yep.
Nitrous bike sounds so good. And Terry Schweigert, if you're watching this, please, Terry, comment. We want to hear this story from your perspective, where you were when you got the call from Dan the Man about them rolling your bike out of the trailer. Thank you for graciously allowing it to be in the field so that we had some entertainment. But Terry, we got to hear from you. And look at Ronnie, the multi-time Maryland International Raceway champion, the multi-time bracket champ. You know he is just chomping at the bit. He wants to race. Ronnie wants to race so bad. But as he told us moments ago, he's just the rider. He does what he's told. Oh, and as instructed, Ronnie goes nowhere. How quick can Jean go? Nice run for Jean. 4:04. Career best. Wow, nice run, Jean Gosselin. But unfortunately for this jam-packed, sold-out capacity crowd here at Darlington Dragway, of course I joke about that one, they did not get to see a final. We'll bring you a little 460 bonus coverage, and then we're going to head back to the winner's circle. And guess what, guys? Put your Colombo rain jacket on, because this one is going to get even wilder. A good old case of who done it. Who done what, I should say, with all the bracket changes and everything that happened. A wild day is about to get even wilder. But for now, let's check out Ohio Mike Shongris, far lane, and Broderick Jackson near lane. This is your 460 drag bike final round. At the big end, win light coming on Jackson, 461.
Come here, young man, come here. Come here. How proud are you right now?
I'm proud as hell because we had to swap motors and everything. We finally got it figured out. Thank you.
Man, congratulations, enjoy this.
What a win for them. Speaking of winner's circle, let's see if we can go catch up with Jean Gosselin, where the celebration has begun for Growthish Drag Bikes. Dan the Man. They've got their bike standing by. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Their wheelie bars were hit by a dually pickup truck. No. No. Let's get that dually off the wheelie bars. Not sure what's going on here, guys. We did not get an ID of the driver. Oh, man, guys. Was it Nicky Zach in the front seat? Was it Mark Rendeluke in the front seat? Was it Terry Schweigert? Who knows? But all we know is, unfortunately, we got a bent set of wheelie bars. And somebody just delivered the news to Dan the Man and Gosselin. If this race couldn't get any stranger, have you ever seen a drag bike run over by a truck after marching through and winning? This was one for the history books, that's for sure. Here comes Jean. and Dan. Okay, they're assessing the damage. I think they realize it's not as bad as they thought. Somebody said your bike was crushed by a truck.
Sorry, John. Sorry about that.
Well, we were saying those wheelie bars were a little bit flexible anyways.
Thank God it's just the wheelie bars, huh?
Look, it's hard to wipe the smile off. They're victorious. Minor damage to the bike. What we're hearing is it was an accident by a bystander, no problem. But again, just an explanation point on what was a tremendously weird day.
You okay? Good?
Sorry, John.
It's happened. It's an accident.
You got a great attitude. Great attitude.
But we are due the finals.
That's right. Can't ruin that. Can't ruin that final round buzz, huh?
Yeah. 180.
Guys, nobody could stop it. Not even a dolly truck.
True. Nothing can stop DTM and GDB. Nothing.
Congratulations.
I'm glad Jean can laugh about it. It always feels good when you get that number one.
The nice thing is you are sponsored by a chassis man.
Yeah.
GDB. So I think he might be able to straighten this out for you.
Yeah, it's no big deal for the Masters at
GDB. Here we go.
And let's hear from Growthist Drag Bikes. Everybody involved in this video, if you can leave me a comment, please, on YouTube and on Facebook. Psychodrag YouTube, psychodrag.com, Facebook. I want to hear from Ed Growthist of Growthist Drag Bikes. Were you able to make a new set of wheelie bars, or were you just able to straighten these ones out? Let's hear from Dan the man.
I think Dan took a sigh of relief. He thought the whole bike got ran over.
Yeah.
He said, oh, just the wheelie bars, thank goodness. Someone told him the bike got ran over.
Yeah, the Masters.
That's right, the Masters. There you go. I have a feeling that this talented individual could fix that problem, right?
Absolutely. It's only, as George Baber taught me back in about 1988. It's only steel. We can fix it.
Love it. Dan was breathing a big sigh of relief because he thought the whole bike got ran over. He said, "Oh, good, it's just the wheelie bars."
Yeah. Wow, what a good weekend, man.
What a weekend, huh? This Canadian is flying. He's defending his title.
You know what? He come out swinging this year, man. He's flying. Yeah, he's doing a great job. Obviously, we got a lot of help, you know. Just starting with DME, you know, doing the entire turbo system over the off season, and then taking it to Dan's shop. Dan wired it. I helped plumb it all and finish it up there. Obviously went to Valdosta and tested. Put the Max ECU on it. You know, Steve Nichols, can't say enough about his expertise and technical assistance at the get-go. Who am I missing? Oh, John Gosling, man. John Gosling.
He's come a long way, hasn't he?
Yeah, we made a little adjustment to his riding style after several laps this weekend. He was tucking a little bit early. I don't know if you want to call it early, but down track, and he was unloading the chassis a little bit. So he immediately made that adjustment as we asked him to, and boy, it just, you know, got pinned on the bars and went. So yeah, so we're excited, man. Jack, thanks for all you do, man.
Congrats,
Seriously,
man.
You've got a great passion for this sport. Wish we had more people like you, man.
Likewise, man. Thanks so much.
bro.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, congratulations, Ed Bacon. He is a genius. He's living a dream. Hey, there's Gary Rowe. Shout out to my man, Gary Rowe. Follow Gary on Facebook. He loves to sing country concerts in his shed. Look at this.
It's hot.
Larry.
They're jaded.
Right.
They're weary. It was a long weekend. It was a come from behind tail. It looked ominous at times. In the words of Steve McBride, it even sucked at times. But ladies and gentlemen, they're in the winner's circle. Man, Larry, how great does this feel to pull out the win?
Oh, it was awesome, man. We had a great weekend, Jack. It's, we worked hard. We're working on a lot of new stuff. So to be here, it was awesome.
Congratulations, guys. How about it? Feeling good?
Heck yeah.
All right. How about you guys?
Not a problem. Good weekend. Not a problem.
And guess what? With 2 races left, we got another tight championship chase.
Absolutely.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks, Jack.
Spencer
Everybody
Claycomb, hard fought. You're in the winner's circle. You got your whole crew. You even got the Spider-Man
Yes,
here.
sir.
Take me through this weekend.
Oh, it was just hot. I can't even remember what happened this weekend. It was too hot.
How about it, though? You get the win. You spun the tire hard there at the end. I was talking to your father about it. Looks like you overcame that, huh?
Yeah, hand clutch bike. It's got on too hard and spun the tire. About dumped me though.
Well, thank goodness you're okay.
Yes, sir.
You're standing next to this guy. Maybe
legend.
someday we see you step up to Top Fuel. What do you
I'd
think?
love it.
Oh, Larry, there you go. We need new
About the
blood.
same size.
We're gonna bring Willie Nichols in for him.
There we go.
Congratulations, guys.
Perfect. Thank you.
Boy, Spencer is exactly the kind of young blood we need in Top Fuel Motorcycle. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's get that man the funding. Let's get him a bike. Let's get Spencer out there in Top Fuel Motorcycle. What a wonderful day it was from Darlington, South Carolina. One of the most controversial races in history. We have some takeaways. Number one, what happened was within the rules. Number two, what an exciting show. Bitter rivalries and diverse motorcycles. Number three, we love Man Cup, support Man Cup, but Man Cup needs somebody in the lanes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope we provided you with a little bit of entertainment. That's always what we aim to do. We love motorcycles. You love motorcycles. Let's keep this thing growing. Check it out, guys. Up here on the wall, 100,000 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much. It's all because of you. We appreciate it. Please come with any story ideas. We love the comments and the feedback. I read every single one of them. The positivity is always appreciated. And you haters out there, I love you too because you keep me on my toes. Thank you for watching no matter what. Guys, to keep this thing growing, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Hit the bell for notifications. Share with some friends who like drag racing, like motorcycles. This is how we can keep this thing going. And also like cycledrag.com on Facebook. And we'll keep rolling. We'll keep finding those stories. We'll keep finding those impressive high-performance motorcycles that you want to see. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on. I hope you share this one with a friend, and I'm going to tell you why. We promised you a little disputed, contentious, debatable, controversial, entertaining, electrifying, rousing, fascinating, spirited, gripping racing, and that's what we got out of this video. Leave your thoughts below. I want to commend all the talented individuals, all the great racers for the blood, sweat, and tears. GDB, DTM, Rendaluke, Nicky Zach, all of you guys, congratulations. Do support Man Cup if you can. It's a great category. I want to expound a little bit on that, somebody in the lanes. I think this is why Man Cup needs a full-time person in the lanes, at least full-time at the events. The person in West Salem, Ohio might not see things the way the person in Valdosta, Georgia does versus the way someone sees it in South Carolina. Ergo, you need somebody in the lanes. I think this could help avoid it. Maybe we can find a good worker for Jay Regan. Somebody that could be committed to a season and help us avoid the faux pas we saw in this wild and controversial first round. But congratulations to everybody. What a show it was. We've got more coming. Stay with us and a tribute.
Hey guys, this is WWE superstar Zack Ryder, and when I'm not winning championships or collecting action figures, I'm on YouTube watching Cycle Drag and going to cycledrag.com. And also when you're on YouTube, go to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. All right, Cycle Drag on YouTube, cycledrag.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend is here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm cycle dragging. That's what I'm doing. Cycle dragging forever and ever and ever.
You are the man. Sweep the leg, right?
Sweep the leg, no mercy, and cycle dragging.
Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, and thank you for also liking cycledrag.com on Facebook. Share it with your friends. If you keep it growing, we're going to keep bringing you awesome stuff like this. Thanks a lot.
Larry McBride here, 20-time Top Fuel champion, world record holder. And one thing I'd like to do would be thank cycledrag.com on Facebook. And I'd like for everybody to watch and view Cycle Drag on YouTube. People that help us out, help our sport out a lot. And if you don't support them, it's hard for us to get any support, guys. And just keep supporting my man Jack, and we'll be here a long time.
Wait a minute, is it the legendary Jesse James? Are you really the legendary Jesse James?
Sometimes, only in my own mind.
What do you got on your hat?
Cycle Drag.
You're the man. Do you watch the Cycle Drag YouTube channel?
No, but you should.
We hope that you'll start watching, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
We want to also dedicate this video to our friend watching from up in heaven. He was at Darlington. Unfortunately, we lost him recently. Sean Welch. We have Sean Welch's interview from the winner's circle. Let's take you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, victorious in the winner's circle, the motorcycle affectionately known as the F-bomb. You dropped the bomb on everybody this weekend, so consistent. First thing I gotta say is you cracked me up, but I'm glad you're okay. I saw you pounding your fist so hard after that one, I thought you were gonna wreck.
I've about lost my voice from screaming so hard. Last 3 Man Cup races I've been to, I've been a bridesmaid. Runner-up, runner-up, runner-up. This right here means a lot to me. I deserve this one today.
And you really deserve it because that sled was on kill. I didn't think anybody could take out the sled. What was it like down there at the stripe?
I've never raced a sled before. I've raced dragsters, I've raced four-wheelers, I've raced door cars, really fast door cars too. Sleds are a lot more, they're harder to judge on the other end because their front wheels are the ones that trip the beams. It was interesting. I had a really good time racing the guy. He's super cool. He's coming back, so look out for the sled. He's tough.
And overall, how fulfilling is this weekend?
Great.
You got your cheering section over here. Did you have a good time?
Yes, sir.
There you go, guys. Well, congratulations. We'll see you in Rockingham, huh?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
God bless you, Sean and family. We miss you. Fly high. Godspeed. This one's dedicated to you. If you like this video, please, guys, subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube, like CycleDrag.com on Facebook, and you know if there's anything fast motorcycles, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.